Things are going from bad to worse for actor Jonathan Majors. It's being reported by Variety that Jonathan has now lost his talent manager and his publicist in the same week. Apparently, his talent manager, Entertainment 360, has decided to part ways with Jonathan alongside his public relations manager, The Lead Company. A source with knowledge told Variety that the PR company confirmed that the actor was removed as a client last month. This all came from Jonathan being arrested and hit with assault and harassment charges in New York. That was late in March, right after the release of Creed 3. The 33-year-old actor was arrested in Manhattan on March 25th, charged with assault and harassment regarding a domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman. New York police responded to a 911 call that led to Jonathan being taken into custody. The unnamed victim was hospitalized with minor injuries to her head and neck, according to authorities. So Jonathan's legal team did try to clean this up. They came out and said Jonathan ain't do nothing. Mr. Majors completely denies assaulting this woman. They even released some text messages that shows a conversation between Jonathan and whoever this woman is that apparently Jonathan got in an altercation with of some sorts. The text messages didn't help at all, by the way. I saw the text messages and I cringed at them. I was like, yo, who on Jonathan's side thought this was a good idea to release to the public? You know, I went and saw Creed 3 like a couple days before all of this happened with Jonathan. Jonathan's situation has pretty much ended the entire Creed 3 rollout. I'm sure they would have already done phenomenal numbers, but anything on the back end, you pretty much got to just chalk it up to the game, because Michael B. Jordan was doing interviews every which way possible up until this incident. That man was on red carpets, stunning on people that he used to go to high school with. I mean, when your co-star of the film gets into any type of situation with his name out there like that, yeah, pretty much Michael B. Jordan can't talk right now because he'd be asked 100 times over about his co-star in any interview that he do. So you pretty much ended all the press surrounding the movie, and now it looks like Jonathan Majors is having to deal with some people around him leaving him, losing his publicist and his talent management. Yeah, this is not good. You know, Jonathan is one of the people that obviously he ain't went to court and been convicted of nothing, but we live in a world where he got convicted with something that might be as bad as getting convicted in court in 2023. He got convicted by Black Twitter on social media. That's pretty bad. That can end any career. You get trending on Twitter for something along the lines of that. All these companies, all these talent agencies, managers, publicists, they get afraid and they back away from you. That's exactly what happened to Jonathan. Right or wrong, I'm just saying what happened to Jonathan Majors. I would say this, though. I wonder behind the scenes what's going on, right? Because if you watch any of Jonathan Majors' interviews, I don't know the brother, never met the brother, but he seems to be a pretty humble dude, a pretty intelligent brother. You would think behind the scenes, Jonathan would be able to convince and talk himself into people kind of like staying by his side. He's a very intelligent, well-spoken brother. But I don't know if there's more information being passed out behind the scenes with like a publicist, his talent manager. I don't know if Jonathan's team's not doing a good job of convincing said talent manager, publicist, certain, advertisers and sponsors that have walked away from Jonathan. I don't know if they're doing a bad job of convincing them that Jonathan will be found innocent when it's all said and done. But to have your talent manager and your publicist walk away from you when you're as well-spoken a guy as Jonathan, especially with as promising a future he's got. I mean, he's involved in Marvel, now involved in the Creed series. He was talking about doing a Dennis Rodman movie. It's a lot of money within Jonathan Majors. So for these entities to walk away from him, you got to believe they might smell trouble down the road for Mr. Majors, all right?